Phoenix. And actually, better call Edgeworth, because that's what we're doing. We're playing the Edgeworth game. But this is my cool reference shirt. Once Discord boots up, I can get on call. Boot up the ROM. I mean, the official... let me turn on my DS. It's weird that this game has no title screen music at all. Like no title screen noise whatsoever in this game. It's quite odd. Chapter start. Turnabout Airlines. So last time we played this, Jack and I doing voices for the characters. We made it through the whole first case, which was, you know, the opening tutorial case, but it was still fairly long. It's good, like, I don't know, four hours. Yeah, a good 4 hours. Jack, where are you?
I've gotta
What's
get
up,
in there.
ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie998 coming at you once again live. The power of the internet.
Oh my god, I didn't know Boogie2988 was playing today instead of Jack.
Oh, you guys aren't 21. I'm out of here.
Okay, let me...
Dude, he's dating a 21-year-old.
God, really? That's so weird.
Yeah. A reminder that the man was once considered the Mr. Rogers of YouTube.
I want to know where that quote came from. Because I know him from his funny big guy yells era. And then
Francis?
his... Yeah, and then after that, his, like...
I'm pretty sure he won Creator of the Year at the Game Awards.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure he won Content Creator of the Year. No, I watched Boogie. He genuinely, people adored the guy. I mean, he was considered just this kind-hearted soul.
It's weird because, like, I've watched him...
I think his divorce really fucked him up.
Oh, yeah. Well, especially because I do remember the era where he was starting to lose weight, and he was like... Everybody was like, let's go. Oh, my God. I forget how... Hold on. Close ROM. I forget that tabbing into Discord after I boot up the ROM always seems to make it, like, reset and crash.
Why isn't it possible? It's just not. Why not, you stupid bastard?
Hold on. I'll open it again. Because I think I had to do this last time, too. I boot up the ROM, and then I, like, got on call with you, and it made the ROM die, and then I had to reboot the emulator. I changed my key bindings, so now pressing space is like pressing A instead of closing the lid of the DS. Don't know why I thought that one was a good idea. Can you see the game now?
You're not streaming, so no.
What? I thought I did. Share screen. This one. Go live. Okay. Was I sharing the screen or the application last time?
I think you were sharing the screen last time.
Okay, because sharing the application...
I think we had the same problem.
Because sharing the application just makes it, like, crash.
And we'll have the same problem in the third stream, too.
Yeah, because I won't... You know I won't remember.
We're gonna forget this.
Share. Not start an activity. I don't know if that's even... Screens. There we go. Lois. Okay. Open ROM. Ace Attorney investigation. Right. More.
Right.
Logic.
They don't call me Edgeworth for nothing.
So, the first case there was.
Cross the streams with me.
The first case, there was a murder in Edgeworth's office, and we had to solve it. And now I guess you said this one's like a flashback?
Yes, this is he was coming home from vacation. This one is the plane ride
I see.
front back
Because
home.
it says
So
Turnabout
this is like the day
Airlines, so, yeah.
before. Yeah.
The murder that occurred in my office. That's a little loud. Hold on. The return of the great thief. I forgot about the great thief Yatagarasu. Oh, yes. Edgeworth Lights. Thinking back.
I love that. I love that in our version, this is just Edgeworth really excited to finally have enough enough content for his own game.
Yeah.
Like Phoenix really got to him. He's like, "You could never have your own game, Edgeworth." And he's like, "Shut up, right?" So the second someone said, "Oh yeah, there's a conspiracy with the Yatagarasu," he's like, "Oh, yes."
I fly. Yes. Everything began high up in the air. 9,000 feet in the air, to be precise. Will there be an over 9,000 joke in this translation?
We are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. We're asking all passengers to please return to their seats and fasten their seatbelts.
What? Oh.
Bam.
Oh no. A murder. A murder on the fancy airplane.
On the Orient plane.
The I Fly Express.
That's way better. My friend McAllister gave me a pun the other day, which is Murder on the Orient Express, but it's entirely crows.
That, you know...
Right? That's pretty good.
You know, okay, there is a level, no joke, there is a level in A Hat in Time that is kind of just exactly what you just said.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if he's played that, I don't know if McAllister's played that game, but...
Like down to crows? Like because of murder?
Well, yes, there are indeed yeah, it's like a
damn.
train level and there are crows, so... Yeah.
Uh-oh. I'll let him know.
March 12th.
March 12th.
6:13 a.m. Flight I-390, first floor lounge.
Gumshoe is not... Oh, wait, Gumshoe is... I don't know if Gumshoe's in this case or not.
Oh, yeah.
I know I won't have to play him.
Well, he wouldn't have been on the plane, so yeah.
No. Right. Lower right. Oh.
What? Why do I feel like I just woke up from a horrible nightmare? 6:13, huh? Guess I was out for about 10 minutes. Huh. Slight turbulence indeed.
Shut the fuck up. You're on a plane with a bar, bro.
I know, right? And
Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently experiencing some slight turbulence.
I was wondering when you said it was a case on a plane, I'm like, is the whole thing just going to be Edgeworth awkwardly solving...
Fasten your seatbelts. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, just like him having to be like...
Yeah, just him like in the aisles, just him like in the aisle of the plane, and they keep telling him like,
He's a lawyer, bro.
Sir, you need to be sitting down as the plane's landing. He's like, I'm about to solve the case!
Class.
Yeah.
He goes into business class and he's like, what the fuck?
What is this? I thought all planes had elevators on them. Is that what this is?
It's absolutely an elevator.
I don't think an elevator would even work in a plane. I'm not sure that's even possible.
This is nicer than most boats, bro.
I suppose turbulence is to be expected on a flight. Though admittedly, I'm less comfortable with anything resembling earthquakes.
Aww.
Hmm?
You should not live in LA then, Edgeworth.
What's this? A travel wallet? But it's not mine.
Actually, I'm pretty sure they're really common in Japan, so never mind.
Yeah, alright. How did someone else's travel wallet end up in my pocket? My head. Why won't this headache go away? I'll take care of this travel wallet later, or hand it off to an attendant. There's gonna be a lot of in this case. From earthquake-like turbulence to an elevator. It's okay.
DL6 moment. DL6
Logic
moment.
will keep me safe. What am I doing
Gregory!
hesitating like this? Actually, I know full well why I hesitate. It was when
Oh,
I was still
God.
but a young child. Why were these fools still breathing my air?
Heaving my... Yeah, just like flashback to him going, why are these fools still breathing my air?
But how
Yanni,
long am I going to let my past haunt me? It's
Who
just
would start... Like, I know that's for people who, like, started with this game, but who
Right,
earnestly
I know,
would,
right?
You know?
Somebody who... No, because that's the end of the first game, so somebody who really liked the first game and wants more Edgeworth, that doesn't even apply.
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense!
It's just an elevator. I'm a grown man now. I need to behave like one.
How did you even get down here, bro?
What the?
Byakuya!
Oh god, that does look like grown-up Byakuya. What in the world happened?
Byakuya!
Is there something wrong, sir? I must ask that you please return to your seat.
Interesting voice for this character.
He's bad!
Please calm down. We mustn't jump to conclusions without all the facts.
What's wrong?
What's wrong? Did something happen?
You murderer! I don't know why he's Scottish. No!
It's Rex.
I'll show you a thing or three. Anchor shot!
You killed Pyra!
What? No! You have it all wrong. It wasn't me. What do you mean anchor shot? Stop shooting things at me.
How could you have said that to Nia?
March 12th, 6:41 a.m. Flight I-390, second floor, first class. My box is a little... Hold on. There we go. That's better. Forget how small the screen ratio needs to be. I had to redo it.
Forget how much you're going to get ratioed.
Perhaps. There's
Right
so many
ratio,
bottles and food plates.
Bro, he's thirsty.
Everyone, I am sorry to interrupt, but I have an important announcement. I am one of your flight attendants today, Rhoda Tenario.
Is that a pun? Rhoda Tenario? Tenaria? Road air, I guess?
Maybe.
Whatever.
Road
Unfortunately,
into the air. Yeah.
Rhoda yeah.
unfortunately, we have
Maybe it'll match another character.
Unfortunately, we've just had a minor accident on this flight.
An accident? Oh, don't treat us like what stupid! I caught a glimpse and it was murder! Or maybe this guy's Scottish, I don't know. What?
What?
What's going on with this flight?
It's Rex. It's Rex.
It's Rex!
Everyone, please calm down. There's no reason to panic. This flight will stay on course and make its scheduled landing. We're still currently in the middle of a rough patch of turbulence. So until we are out of this area of turbulence, I ask that you please remain seated.
But someone was killed, right? I mean, what about the killer? Let me off! There's too many people. I don't know who any of them are.
The next
yet.
one. The next one should be Mooey Mooey. The next one should be the
Oh god. Okay.
Please, there is no need to feel threatened. We have already apprehended the culprit.
Why do they have handcuffs on this plane? I ask that everyone
Dude.
please remain calm.
You know what would have been such a good April Fool's joke if I announced that I was finally going to return to doing Ace Attorney highlights and it was just of these. I might do that. No one's watching. None of them are watching this. But
I
just like
know.
I call it like Lawyer Game episode 6 or whatever.
And it's
And,
just...
like it starts on case 4 and then I just like do like static and it shifts and it's just this. Oh, that'd be so fucking funny. I might do one just to fuck with people.
What the heck is he talking about?
That's not Mooey Mooey.
What the heck is he talking about? We should remain calm. Why should we remain calm? Better, muy scared.
Mooey scared.
I'm scared. My name is Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecutor, and I assure you I am not the killer. Ha!
Lawyer!
They start throwing shit at him.
Ha! Being a prosecutor doesn't make you incapable of murder, buddy. Now you listen here. I am not the killer. I simply found the body.
So you say. However, I am sure that you are the perpetrator of this crime.
Clearly.
Clearly, you don't own an air fryer. I swear on my honor as a professional flight attendant. And someone get me a tissue.
I love you made the like female flight attendant character have the actually voice.
Actually, no, her nose is just stuffed.
Oh, is that right? You need a tissue. Well,
I
maybe
know
if you
what I saw.
untie me, I can get you one. Or unhandcuff
Oh.
you. Not in that way.
You know what the weird thing is? We found these handcuffs in your briefcase, and they were labeled Phoenix for some reason.
I mean, moving on.
I know what I saw. All right, I know what I saw. And there's even very strong, incriminating evidence to back me up.
What kind of incriminating evidence is she talking about?
Vibes. We've already altered we've already alerted, oh god, it's back, alerted the proper authorities at our destination.
It's the font, alright? It's the font. This
Yeah,
is a weird font.
it is a weird font. It's a pixelated font. Yeah.
Yes. If it, yes. I barely had any problems with the original Ace Attorney. Until we land, you will remain in our custody by the powers vested in our captain, Monkey D. Luffy. I'm very sorry, but please understand our situation.
Your situation. I'm more concerned with mine and the direction that it's going in. I'm not
The
about
situation.
to just... I'm not
Jersey
about...
Shore. The situation. Jersey Shore. The situation. Jersey Shore.
Meh, meh, meh. I'm not about to just sit idly by while I get accused of murder. Miss Tenero, is it? I feel like if the pun is aeroplane, it's probably Tenero.
But there's an I. Tenero?
But
Yes.
it's like A-I-ro. A-ro. Tenero, yes. I was wondering
It's
if,
actually,
I was wondering if you might give me a chance,
You're not my type. A chance to do what?
a chance to plead my case. A chance
okay.
to ask what you meant by incriminating evidence just now. To accuse a passenger of such a grave crime without allowing him to give a proper defense. Can the professional flight attendant inside of you really call this action righteous?
I went for thinking face.
You have a point. Very well. I'll listen to what you have to say. But be wary of what you reveal.
That's very,
Bitch.
that's a very weird, like, oracle-y way of saying, I'll listen to what you have to say, but be wary of what you reveal. It's like,
Weird,
okay.
weird for also this character who's pretty, not that wordy, you know, generally.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
throughout this place, she's not a wordsmith.
I'm afraid you'll look even more suspicious if your explanation fails to satisfy.
And I
And
may
for God's
just
sake,
turn
someone
you into
will
a
give me a
pickle!
I also do not have the time to deal with you all day, so please make it quick.
Of course. As you wish.
Went to go watch the stream to verify if this voice was annoying. It was. I'm gonna keep doing it.
Oh, good. Very well then. Let's get started.
Well, it's less annoying than Old Bag, and she's in this
I need
game,
something
so.
distinct for a voice, or else I won't. It's hard
Or
for me
else
to
you
be
lose
consistent.
it?
Like,
Yeah.
The The killer in the last case, I went through like 5 different voices until I was satisfied.
I know for a fact that I didn't kill
I
that
needed Jamone
man
to
in
feel
the
good.
Oh yeah, Jamone. Yeah, sometimes a bit extra noise is what gives the character a voice in these kind of things. I know for a fact that I didn't kill that man in the elevator. What I don't know is what sort of evidence she has up her sleeve. But I'm certain it doesn't fit with how the crime really occurred.
I have a witness I'd like to call. Me.
What Miss Tenero saw.
I swear to tell the whole truth as a professional flight attendant. Unfortunately for you, Mr. Edgeworth, I am certain you are the killer.
Clearly.
Clearly, you don't own an air fryer. The scene I saw in front of the elevator. It was you, standing there with fresh blood dripping off the Moida weapon. So, if you would please cooperate, we'll turn you over just as soon as we land.
That's it? That's her evidence?
That was just men having sex.
Well, that was just her explaining what she saw.
What the fuck else is the testimony supposed to be? I don't think you could ask for a more perfect witness testimony. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
Not really. It's hardly perfect when there's a gaping hole in it. Insert gaping hole pun here.
My hole is gaping.
Oh god, wait, no.
I swear to tell the whole truth as a professional oh god!
Tell me, what exactly puts the pro in professional flight attendant for you?
Well, the term professional is actually derived from the Latin root. No, I'm kidding. Well, it means we are very professional about how we take care of our passengers. You can't be anti-fashionable. Can you? Actually, I don't know the
I have no idea.
Is fashionable?
Okay, so there's confession and there's profession. Fashion clearly means something.
No. Or, yeah, maybe the pro, it comes from professional. It's like a chicken egg scenario.
Maybe.
Services like fetching paper and responding to calls are done with speed and accuracy. I can assure you that given, I can assure you, sorry, I'm still thinking about the professional thing. I can assure you that I give testimonies with the same level of professionalism.
God damn it, that word again. I'm gonna need to look it up.
But I'm sure you've already realized that by now, right? I'm annoyed for some reason.
It's a bit hard to appreciate your professionalism when I'm the one under suspicion.
Goo goo gaga.
Google
And there you have it.
Me
My
gongaga.
professional testimony is accurate and reliable. Unfortunately for you, Mr. Edgeworth, I am certain that you are the killer.
Hold it.
You certainly seem sure of yourself.
Clearly, you don't own an air fryer. My bangs. Of course! Oh god, a professional flight attendant can't afford to make mistakes after all.
I like her hair, her ponytail made of like 3 boxes. It's like
Looks like a plane.
Oh yeah, I guess kind of.
Her hair looks like a plane.
Perhaps, but you must admit there are few who can look at a murder with a clear mind.
We attendants all go through extensive training and are always calm and collected. We'll even calmly serve you coffee if you so wish, as the plane makes a splashdown.
A splashdown? Why are we calling it that? Are we landing in the water? I fail to see how that would be the calm and rational thing to do in an emergency.
Just one small problem!
I have very exciting... I have news for you.
Even until the bitter end, we are there to serve the passengers.
Oh god. Why am I
She's
hearing
so
sound
sinister.
bites? Are people joining the call or
Oh yeah, wait, you're on OBS. Oh yeah, Kirk just joined.
Hi Kirk. Quiet hello Mario. We're playing the
That is the
Edgeworth
duty.
game.
Jarvis, look up what the origin of the word professional.
That is the duty of all professional flight attendants.
You certainly are
Agreed.
confident. Anyway, shall we return to your testimony?
No, I'm good. The scene I saw in front of the elevator. Oh,
Yes? What did you see in front of the elevator?
sorry, my brother took my phone and asked you out. But what would you say? That's what I was just about to
What?
tell you, Mr. Edward. Framed by the elevator doors and bathed in the lights coming from within.
I pulled that trick once. I once was like, no, my friend took my phone and said that, not me. And then later I dated that person and she said, you can admit that was you, right? And I said, no, that was him. I kept the light going.
Oh
I had
my
no reason
God.
It was you. Stand. Okay, hold it.
The murder weapon, dripping with blood. Really now?
to. The only one with a drip is me.
I
Wait a
swear I swear that was the grisly scene I saw before me. Oh God. Thank goodness it wasn't a passenger who saw, or there'd be widespread panic by now.
Meanwhile, in the background,
The murderer! Yeah. As I recall, you
I've-
were quite panicked
did it.
yourself
I
at the
did.
time.
Excuse me? No.
You were scared enough to misread the situation and accuse me of murder.
J'accuse. Nonsense! Professional flight attendants cannot afford to be that flustered. But my heart did skip a beat when I saw Togami from Danganronpa there. I witnessed the murder scene and I'm now listening to your defense, all with a smile.
Apparently, you also lie with a smile on your face.
you said I fuck funny. How do I fuck funny?
Is this
So,
the last? Yeah.
If
this
you
is
would
the last
please
one.
cooperate, we'll turn you over just as soon as we okay.
I am not the culprit, and yet you would keep these restraints on me.
Just make up a law. Be like, oh, I'm a lawyer, and the law says you cannot handcuff someone until you have.
Reach the surface
right.
unless, yeah, right. Unless they have a weapon
And
on
in
their
the air, murder is legal for lawyers.
Mr. Edgeworth, please try to understand what kind of situation you're in right now.
And what exactly is my situation?
The situation, Jersey Shore. The situation, Jersey Shore.
Stop
the situation,
saying that.
Jersey Shore. I have the backing of the captain to keep you bound in this way. It's kinda hot. We are without our legal right to restrain anyone who might threaten our captain mid-flight.
Capacity.
Our captain mid-flight. In essence, you're in the same situation as someone who has been arrested by the police.
So I am to stay restrained until I can clear up all of her doubts. At least I'm close. Her mistake shines like the silver lining on a dark rain cloud. And I'm going to capture some of that light with evidence.
You look like you just think you thought of something clever.
I did.
Think of something clever. I don't think I did. So you're not
I
thinking?
know.
No, I think.
I do.
I thought something clever.
I do think of something. Which one am I presenting on?
My turn of phrase.
This is the only one that has like anything that could possibly be counted. I don't know.
Oh yeah, who's holding the wallet? That's not the murder weapon.
Yeah.
Are you really about to say the wallet is a murder weapon?
Yeah.
Miss Tonero.
Whoa, what is with all the yelling all of a sudden?
Just in the middle of the plane.
Force of
Objection!
habit. Force of habit. Well, it doesn't matter. Miss Tonero, you say you saw the murder weapon dripping with blood. Is that correct?
Yes, all that blood. Drip, 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 drip. Just recalling that scene sends a chill down my spine.
Sorry, but your so-called professional flight attendant training has failed you.
What?
I'd like to direct your attention to this. Do you know what this is?
Bang.
Well, it's a travel wallet, right? But it looks a little big and bulky.
The thing you saw me holding when I discovered the dead body in the elevator was this very travel wallet, Miss Tenero.
What? Impossible!
Now then, do you still think I am the killer? That I killed him with a travel wallet?
I saw blood dripping from the wallet. I know I did.
As you can see, this wallet is clearly
The only
stained.
drip here is mine.
But if you would be so kind as to take a whiff. I think you
But Edward,
agree
sit
it's
here.
only grape juice, because this game is PG.
Well, then...
I mean, there's murder, but we can't have wine.
I know, right? That's right. You mistook grape juice for blood. The murder weapon dripping with blood does not, in fact, exist.
Damn, Daniel! No!
That should clear up that pesky accusation.
And like that, I'm free.
Hold it! Wait just a second. That is... circumstantial? I mean, even a wallet could be deadly if it was wrapped around something heavy. I demand that you show me what's inside, please!
She's trembling, and the tacked-on please at the end sounds like I've got her. There's no need to look inside. Even you can tell from its appearance that it's light.
No, I can't be sure of anything until I've seen the contents of that wallet for myself.
I like the idea that they handcuffed him, but they didn't take the murder weapon away from him. Like, he still has the wallet. She's a persistent one. I suppose we have no choice but to see what's inside. Miss Tenero, if you would be so kind as to open...
all
Oh, she
condoms.
does have the wallet. Okay.
Alright, I usually don't pry into passengers' belongings, but he's dead, so who gives a fuck?
Well, how do you know whose wallet it is?
How do you know he's dead?
It seems that this passport is all that's in here. As you saw, there is nothing but a passport inside. This renders your wallet was the murder weapon argument mute. Mute? Wouldn't you agree?
Hold it! Please, hear me out, Mr. Edgeworth. Poppy from Trolls, alright.
What is it now? What? Poppy from what? Never. I'm sensing this is irrelevant to the case.
Well, I was wondering, whose passport is it exactly? Can I take a look?
Why not? I'm rather curious myself. This is Byakuya Togami.
Just as I thought. Bye, Kirk. This travel wallet belonged to Mr. Byakuya Tagami.
Wait, let's verify if this is a good enough pun. Acby Hicks. Can't think of it.
Which makes it the victim's property. You stole the victim's wallet. What the fuck was that? Didn't you? Are you edging right now?
No, I'm frustrated. They can be very similar. If you see, I love logic, but when I get frustrated, it feels like edging. You see, how dare you? I didn't steal the victim's wallet. Sorry, I got distracted.
You're good. You claimed to be holding the wallet in your hands when I found you. Perhaps I did misconstrue the wallet for the murder weapon. But it seems that I wasn't wrong about who the culprit is. Damn, this is great. I could be a lawyer. Put me in,
Miss
coach. I'm ready.
Tanero's logic. Air quote.
Gets a boner instantly.
Oh my god.
It's a halfie. It's a halfie because her logic's probably bad.
Happy? What the fuck? As you claim, the murder weapon is not the travel wallet. However, stop it! It is something that you stole from Mr. Higgs after you were done with the vile deed.
Stop it! he's desperately trying to like move, but like he's handcuffed, so he's like, please, just let me out. I have to go to the
I
bathroom.
need to use the bathroom.
I got a number 3. I got a number 3.
Oh,
I
God.
found it hard to believe myself, but your motive was very simple. You were out to steal Mr. Hicks' money worth you.
I'm a lawyer. Why would I need to steal people's money?
Yeah, but you're a prosecutor, so you're
So
more able to
even
use
though
money.
I didn't have the murder weapon on me, you still suspect me.
I mean, you're basically a cop. You stood up at the victim's scene with the victim's wallet in your hand. How can I turn a blind eye and not suspect you of foul play? Twitch. Plays Pokemon. As you claim, the murder weapon is not the travel wallet.
Let me
However,
look
it
at
is
the
something you stole.
other evidence, because I haven't really looked at this much.
Go for it.
What is
I don't
this?
fucking
What is
care,
this thing? Interesting.
What is this?
What is this? What is this? There's a lot of what is this items in this room. Okay, hold on. I've already figured it out. I think. Hold on. Is there a statement about my money? About the money? Yeah. You were out to steal Mr.
You're out
Hicks.
to steal Mr. Hicks' money,
Then
weren't you?
why is there money all over the floor that I didn't take? I wonder if I might get a word in, Miss Tenero.
Sure. What is it now?
Miss Tenero, I wonder
Yes?
if you know what it means. What it means? I wonder if you noticed the contradiction within your own testimony.
I wonder.
And I'm
And
back
I
on
am
my
my
grind.
grind.
What are you talking about?
It's simply impossible that the motive for this murder was monetary theft. One glance at the crime scene should have told you that. And I'm back on my grind! What about this scene would prove that the motive for murder was not the money?
Maybe it is the money.
If I may direct your attention to the things strewn all over the floor. That's right.
Also, I found it. I
Yes.
found a Reddit post going over all the pun names in Ace Attorney.
Oh.
I'm gonna go over the ones we missed in first case. Jacques Sportsman, Jock Sportsman.
Oh.
Buddy Faith, he's buddies with Jacques. It's a common name. It
Yeah.
has faith in him. For her, it's oh god. They think it's either road too narrow or road to nowhere.
Love that they don't know. That's right. The floor is covered with bills and coinage. By your rationale, these were the very things the killer was after. I think we can assume that the wallet fell during the victim's struggle with his killer. And I would think that the killer would have noticed something like money scattering everywhere. Furthermore, as you can see, there was no effort made by the killer to gather the money.
This is the game that brings us Deed Man. So,
That brings us what?
it's Deed Man or something. Just Dead Man.
God. Carmine Accidenti.
Carmine Accident is rough.
But the wallet!
Ah, yes, the wallet. You will also recall the only thing in the wallet was Mr. Hicks's passport. A rather delayed reaction. If you are really insisting that it was a crime based on greed, then you're claiming that it was all for an empty travel wallet.
I, forgive me, please.
Yes. Hey! Oh, what the heck? Oh! Are you saying the attendant's wrong? So that guy isn't the killer? I don't know. Don't believe it, everyone. It's a trick! Will you all please be quiet? Unless you are a named
After that,
character,
no,
do not speak. Miss Tonero,
Yes.
you lost your cool when you saw the dead body. Plus, the lounge was dark, and looking into the light from the elevator, it's easy to see how you mistook the wallet in my hand for the murder weapon. I take no offense that you thought I was the killer.
Mr. Edgeworth. You're trying to seduce me.
Well, thank you for releasing me. What the hell?
Shit.
Oh,
This
no.
is you. Just do a foreign language.
Oh no, what is this character?
Banna.
Oh my god, it is.
Human banna.
What is it now? Miss Tonero, if you could please translate, I'd be much obliged.
It sounds like Nopon, but I don't understand any of it. There's another attendant on this flight who...
I said that he is giving the roundabout. The runabout. Me. I said that he is giving the roundabout. I don't require an interpreter. I speak English just well, see? You, the attendant. You dunderhead. I'm gonna do like a fusion of Banna and the other console from Torgoth that looks like a Muppet from the beginning of the game. I want this person to be under the arrest until we arrive at the airport. I'm sorry, sir, but what exactly are you hoping for? What is it you want? I am finished talking to the likes of you. Please, I would like to hear why you would like me to be held under arrest until we land. You! How dare you try to waste my time! You were the one who stuck... Moi! Get this man off of here! Handcuff him! You were the one who stuck your nose into my affairs. I wanted to spend even what? I wanted to spend even at least one more second with my precious heart. I have no time for other things. I know what you are. I see through you.
You like men.
Insolent! Yes, I'm pretty sure that's what you say in English, how you say it. Well, I'd hope that I don't dissolve in water, but I don't think that's what you meant. Edgeworth would absolutely correct people's English, like people who speak English as a second language would be like, well, I hope I don't dissolve in water, but I don't think that... I'm sorry, but I don't think I caught your name. I am a Zangala Blum II. I am very wealthy man in the Boginian Trade Guild. But I am not an ordinary rich man. I am an art dealer, a rich seller of beauty.
Always has been.
Mr. LeBlanc, what did you mean just now?
Pardon?
When you said that Mr. Edgeworth was giving me the runabout?
I have to explain myself? Me! Unbelievable! I will say it once and only once. I do not have even a second to waste. Time is money, as they say. Yes, and yet you continue to blather on. I saw it. Yes, I did. I saw the victim go into the elevator. Going down to the lounge. It was exactly at 6 o'clock.
Stop talking.
Stop talking.
Stop talking.
Are you? Oh, and what is the significance of that time?
At 6, he says. Well, wait, you saw him at 6?
Oh, what's the matter, Mr. Edgeworth?
He understands, I see. That this watch, it has two... The top is a heart with me on it, and the bottom says, LeBlanc likes. Mr. Attendant, what time did we discover? LeBlanc hates what's going on right now.
Well, if it was a little after that patch of turbulence, so I would say around 6:15.
Hicks was his name, wasn't it? Then I say
Togami, I
that
think.
man Hicks Togami was killed in the 15-minute time span. And the only person in the lounge at that time was this prosecutor. Yes! Okay, the sprite of him looks like... There's that one actor that it plays like the evil henchman in every kid's movie ever. This looks like a sprite-ified version of him. I don't know what the guy's name
All
is.
I can think about is the guy from Enchanted. who's
Yes,
also
that
Peter
guy.
Parker.
Exactly that guy. He looks
Yeah.
like that guy. Yeah, Moi was in my seat. I was in Moi in seat the whole time.
Nopon Ricky too!
Oh, God.
Oh,
I
no.
was watching movie about Dino Beast and enjoying fine glass of pollen on him.
Tora was still eating! Tora haven't finished yet, see?
I'm on a flight.
Unwatchable
Nope.
stream incoming. Unwatchable stream incoming. The other passengers have a... The other passengers have an alibi, so you have no problem with them, I suppose. Meh meh meh. I hate Nopon. No complaint, you see. Not a single word against this, right? I have no idea, I have no way of discounting what you have put forth at this point, but it wasn't me. Oh, so you say. But do you have, what you say, the evidence?
Mr. Edgeworth, are you really the culprit after all?
Mr. LeBlanc, I suppose you were quite certain in what you saw? Enough to give testimony? Of course! I was looking at that man the whole time! He was playing with that annoying little, a small machine! He was playing Tiger! Machine. Yes, that's what you people call it in English, yes.
Fuck off.
It was making me crazy with the click, 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 click. From that description, it sounds like some sort of small computer.
I believe what Mr. LeBlanc is talking about is a cell phone.
Okay, so the first game takes place, the first Ace Attorney takes place in what, like 2021 or like 2019 or something? This game takes place in like current year, and this guy's like, what is that machine? Like, cell phone. What is a cell
I have
phone?
to say that I did see him playing with it.
Yeah, like Trump is probably president right
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Hell, I think Biden might be president.
I have to say that I did see him playing with it quite a bit myself.
And then they just completely leap in the after the time skip in Ace Attorney, and
Uh-huh.
then suddenly have like holographic technology.
Right, yeah.
Fucking Athena's mood matrix, bro.
A simple cell phone A laptop or organizer I can see, but that's kind of low budget. Eh.
Oh,
Bro thinks using a cell
Dead
phone.
screen.
I hate that
Sounds like a
noisy
poor person.
little machine in his hand.
John
Banner!
McGill.
LeBlanc hates! LeBlanc hates! Not a fragment of beauty. All it produces
Banner not
is
crazy!
ugly sound.
Banner not crazy. Banner knew Rex swapped those numbers. Knew it was 1216. Meh, meh, meh. One after.
God.
As if Banner could ever make such a mistake.
Any,
Never.
anyway, I know what I saw. Miss Tonero,
Yes.
I was wondering if I might be granted permission to examine that crime scene.
What? You want to examine my crimes? Oh wait, you want to examine the crime scene?
Meh, meh, meh!
Sure.
If you would grant me a little measure of time, I'm sure I can produce the real culprit. I
You're
don't...
gonna give birth to
LeBlanc does not like the sound of that. Fox in the duck pen. Meh, meh, meh. Yes, I think that's
Blood,
how
your
you
name
say
is
it in
Zink.
English. It's Fox guarding the hen house. And I believe my innocence
And
was
no one
proven
says-
earlier. Also, nobody says that.
Only reason I know that is that I'm a nerd.
Yeah. If I'm given the chance, I can clear up all the remaining doubts. Miss Tonero, if you wait until we arrive, there is a good chance that some evidence will have been destroyed by then.
I understand. Let me see what the captain has to say.
Ha! This should not be approved!
Meh,
Meme! This should not be approved!
Please, Mr. Banna, in an emergency, all decisions are left to be made by the captain alone. Now please wait here while I go ask the captain what to do. I'll be right back. Thank God.
So, you watch any movies?
You are not
It's
planning
just like-
to... Yeah, right, he's just like, so what you watch on the plane? You are not planning to erase
Oppenheimer.
evidence when you are doing your investigation. Yes? Of course not. Ha! Meh, meh, meh. We will see.
So, oh, thank God.
Mr. Redforth, you have the captain's permission to investigate the crime scene.
What? Unbelievable! Meh, 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 meh! I am in your debt, Miss Tonero.
However, there is one condition. I am to supervise you. Can you agree to that?
Of course, I see no problem with that stipulation. It's only natural, as I am still a suspect in this case. Meh, 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 meh! Oh, God.
I will take full responsibility and will watch Mr. Edgeworth's every move.
I can't wait for Banner to be the killer,
I hope this
dude.
I hope this is a reassurance enough that there will be no foul play. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, shall we proceed? If you should need anything else, if you should need my help with anything, please feel free to touch my partner button.
Okay, so she's the gumshoe of this one. Got it. It's
Yes.
time.
I am Gumshoe now. You do not need him anymore.
It's time to head to the scene of the crime, the first floor lounge.
Everybody, yeah, rock your body.
March 12th,
So you watch the movies?
7:26. Yeah. Flight I-390, first floor lounge.
What are you religiously?
I want to thank you for your help back there, Miss Tonero.
Oh, it was nothing. You should thank the captain for granting you permission. And just so everything's perfectly clear, I still don't trust you to that extent. I don't want you to think your standing with me has changed.
I see. I will bear that in mind.
There? Where? I received an order from the captain earlier. He wanted you to know that we reserve the right to stop your investigation if we feel you're not making any progress. You're boring me. And when we do, he asks that you please return to your seat at that time. Did you know yawning doesn't necessarily mean you're tired? It could mean any number of things.
So my time runs out at his and his crew's discretion, does it? I have to find a way to discredit Mr. LeBlanc's testimony before time's up. That annoying Nopon. I understand. By the way, is there any place you can think of where the killer might hide abroad?
I don't know where he would hide a woman.
No. Never mind.
Get it? You get it?
Yes, I get it.
After every first-class passenger was accounted for at his or her seat, I don't want to be southern. I gotta stop doing the southern accent. We made a thorough search of the plane. As for business and economy class, no one can move between those two classes in first class without a staff key card.
Thank God.
and we have no record of a keycard being used at all.
Which means that I have a first-class killer on my hands. At least I know that
killer
much
of
for
means.
sure. And one other thing. No one else has been allowed near this crime scene since the murder was discovered, either. First floor lounge.
Bum bum bum.
Now then, let's get started.
But where should we start from? But where?
Let's start with Mr. LeBlanc's statements. The crime occurred between 6 a.m. and 6:15 a.m. During that interval, the only person in the lounge was myself, which would make me the prime suspect. However, since I did not kill Mr. Hicks, it means that the killer was around somewhere. Ah, our first piece of logic.
Don't do that. If we are to believe what you say is true, then yes.
The first order of business will be to gather information to win your trust.
Business is my fucking.
Logic is my sex. What floors does this elevator service?
Oh, it's done by letters. It's L-O-G-I-C. Only the first and second, although it can also go down the cargo hold.
This plane's crazy.
However,
they have
that
an
requires-
elevator that acts as the cargo
That
hold.
requires a flight crew key card. The flight crew key card.
So the only floors accessible to passengers are the first and second, huh? That little light going down to the logic thing is a drop of Edwards. Yeah. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. We ruined the game. We ruined
Banner
everything.
and Conjo. It's Banner and Conjo.
Every character in this case has had an annoying voice so far, except Edward.
Wait, what does that mean? What the fuck?
Money is strewn all over the floor of the elevator. I would guess it was all in Mr. Hicks' wallet at some point.
Don't mind if I do.
What is this sinister-looking figure on the floor?
It's me, I'm just laying down. Oh, that's a piggy bank of our company mascot, Mr. Ifley. Well, Mr. Ifly, or Ifley, fuck it, I don't give a shit. It's just one of many pieces of merchandise we sell in our in-flight shop.
What kind of airline is this?
What is this?
This bank is a limited edition. It is so popular that we're down to our last one.
You have an in-flight
Oh, God.
shop? What kind of airline is this?
The cool kind. Yes, it's just below the lounge to the right. The shutter to the store is closed at the moment. But it was open the whole flight up until Mr. Hicks' body was discovered.
There's blood on here. Could this have been the murder weapon?
I
Or-
know if it is. But this is which I will list.
Oh my god, it's just making it worse. Flash.
How
How okay? How does doing gumshoe for 3 hours hurt your voice, but this doesn't?
This is easy. I could do this literally all day.
Money is strewn all over the floor of the elevator. I would guess. Okay, this is the money thing again. Is there anything else?
Have you ever read The Giving Tree?
Oh my god. I wonder what was hanging off of this landing. Something's missing from this picture. Now if I could just put my finger on it.
Logic!
Roger. I think I've... Wait.
Who's your favorite white rapper, Edgeworth? Oh, Eminem!
There's something sticking out of his pocket. Hope he won't mind if I take a look at
Or
what's
is he
inside.
just happy to see me?
It's a picture. It looks like what the hell? It looks like it was taken inside a building somewhere. Photo of
Hello there.
Deduce.
I am a cool.
Is this spot somehow... Wait, is it? I didn't... That's not... I forgot what deduce was. I mean...
This contradicts my
Let me look at this.
dad.
What is this? Okay, this is not... This is a meal deal. Okay, cool. Okay, so something I did notice was that his wallet... If you look at the passport inside... Never... Okay, yeah. Let me look at the passport. Hold on.
What was bro cooking?
It won't let me open the passport. Okay, when we looked at it earlier, it said Republic of Virginia, which is also where the Bana guy is from. So that was what I noticed.
Find out from...
Virginia! Virginian
Bana
Trade Guild! Okay.
May thy knife chip and shatter.
Let me see if any of these are... Where was the killer? Murder weapon? Elevator. Okay, I don't think I have any connecting things yet. Let me look around a little more. What is this? What or who is this?
This is a bronze statue of the founder of iFly Airlines, Mr. Hugo iFly.
It looked like it was panning over the body just for him to be like, play.
The one on the left is the one is of when he was in his 40s, and the other one is of him in his 80s. They look the fucking same.
The pixel art is so condensed. The head looks like a Cthulhu, like and then like the tentacles. But I think it's just
you ever play
bald
Ghost
man and a beard. What?
This is like a ghost trick setup. Like I feel like the two statues would be used in a ghost trick thing.
Yeah,
Right?
Like moving them down and up. Yeah, and then I don't know.
Yeah. And the statues, coincidentally, if you do a trick on them, they'll flip where their hand is.
Did the man actually age in the span of 4 decades? Maybe I need to squint more.
He's got one of those Steve. He's
I
like a
was
Steve
trying
Martin,
to
where
check. I was
he
trying to check
perpetually looks 40.
this weird thing on the ground here. But these counter windows offer a glimpse of the sky, but these clouds, they tell me nothing.
Mr. Edgeworth, you look like you're talking about something that doesn't matter. Like
Is
at
that
all.
so? Then tell me, what do you suppose I said?
I don't know, but it looked fucking lame, bro. It looked like a rather one-sided conversation.
The clouds, they tell me nothing. Okay, so I can investigate the clouds, but I can't investigate whatever this is on the ground? Okay.
Crawl through this hole. crawl through this hole.
How is this?
Crawl through
Okay,
this hole.
there we go. I'm like, this toppled over chair. Yet another victim of the turbulence.
Ah, no! Look at all that grape juice standing in the back. I may not look it, but this chair was extremely valuable.
It was?
He breaks it.
Yes!
Ah!
Oh my god! It was used with the rock.
I hate valuable things.
It was used when
Unless
the
they're
rocker
mine.
came to tour this place. Came to tour this place. The Rocker Pals leader sat in this very chair.
Who the
He sniffs
hell
it.
are the Rocker Pals?
Did the Rocker Pals leader sit
I'm
here?
sorry, but what are these?
Oh.
I'm sorry, but what are these Rocker Pals?
They're like BTS. I can't believe you've never heard of them. They're all the rage.
BTS? Does that stand for something?
Batman versus Superman. The Rocker Pals are an extremely popular international band. They added the the T part of it as they became more popular, especially among teens.
That explains it. I'm not really one for the music of today. I listen to Frank Sinatra exclusively. Maybe I should ask
you
this to come true about
An
the
anime
lyrics.
opening.
On second thought, I can already see how
I do
confusing
some
it
buble every now and then, specifically on his tongue.
Okay,
He's not watching.
no. Examine. Glasses and candles thrown into disarray by the turbulence. It's been a while since I've seen this big of a mess.
What was it? It's like,
Do you watch Bob Ross Edgeworth?
he goes, on occasion. That was your response. On occasion.
I don't even remember that, but probably, yeah.
Again, there's lines I remember so vividly just through editing. Oh, because Oldbag was like,
Oh, I love Bob Ross. I based
Oh
my
yeah, I based my hair off of her. That was a.
what the?
It's terribly embarrassing, but I thought it was an earthquake for a second.
You are the dumbest boy alive.
And I frantically started to search for gas valves to shut it off.
I guess the shaking of the plane was bad enough to be mistaken for a real earthquake. Not that I would know, since I was unconscious for most of it.
Gang.
Gang
An
what?
earthquake? A fucking earthquake? This is the one place in the world that you can bet your ass it's not gonna be a fucking earthquake. It's in the air.
I'm just saying it was like an earthquake.
That's like an earthquake happening and going, is this turbulence?
I mean, to be fair, I've never
It's
seen
like
turbulence on a plane that literally trashes the...
The in-flight shop is just beyond these shutters.
Maybe the captain was drunk.
But we don't have permission to open them, so I'm afraid we'll have to leave. I must leave them closed.
There must still be clues to be found here in this lounge. I must remain ever
Logic.
vigilant.
Logic time.
Logic, logic.
Can you
Logic.
please stop farting as you walk? Stop the singing. The grand piano is the pride of this place. I can play the music of whatever CD we insert into the CD drive. The Sega CD.
That's not a piano. It's more like an overgrown music box.
Oh, but it's keys to press along with the music, as though really is someone playing it.
That's tacky as hell. Some people have entirely too much money to waste on overly complex toys.
What about your Steel Samurai figures?
Those are different.
That-
Those also aren't that
those are-
expensive, actually.
Those are not action
Especially
figures, they're real scale models.
Especially after the Steel Samurai show got down, those are super cheap on eBay now.
I got my entire set for like 10.
$10?
No, 10,000.
1,000. These bottles and glasses must have been broken by the turbulence. There is quite a bit of broken glass here. Please be careful when passing through the area.
I have shoes. But thank you anyway, Mr. Edgeworth.
They don't look very hard, so...
However, no matter how kind you are towards me, know that it does not clear any suspicion I have about you.
Okay, Detective Airplane. I wasn't warning you for the sake of clearing my name. I was just... warning.
Okay, Mr. Ty.
This door leads to the flight attendant's room. But please understand that it's off limits to unauthorized personnel.
The room is giving off the scent of women's perfume. One would think that perfume would smell great. However, to me, it simply smells.
I've gotta get in there!
Not that I have any interest in what lies behind this door.
I like men.
I like...
Isn't there anyone in this game who likes men?
Fiend?
Mr. Edgeworth?
Sorry, I was thinking about men and penises.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Someone
this
had
is
to have
so
made the I'm a lesbian, I'm also a lesbian. Isn't there anyone who likes men? Edgeworth.
This is the stupid... Okay. What am I missing? It better not be this thing on the ground that I've walked up to 6
Maybe you
times.
used some logic.
Oh yeah. But we haven't unlocked any new logic pieces. We literally wandered around the whole room and didn't unlock anything.
Then deduce.
Hold on. Did we even get... We didn't get any evidence or... we didn't get anything from investigating any of this stuff. That's wild. A pity that a bronze statue knows not when good drink has been spilt at its feet.
What the fuck? This is a statue of our founder, Mr. Hugo Highfly, who is a big fan of grape juice. I'm sure he would be thrilled to know if he knew so much grape juice was here at his feet.
Was he known for, like, getting foot jobs with grape juice? Is that a hint of hero worshipping I detect?
35 years with no foot job, Mr. Edgeworth. Think about what that does to a mind.
Let me make sure I've checked everything.
Deduce! Reduce. Reuse. Ikiki.
Wait, I
The
don't...
thing around his neck, the thing around the neck,
Yeah.
he doesn't have the thing from the photo.
Yeah.
Deduce that.
I'm
I'm so good at logic.
I just forget how the deduce thing works. Is this shot
Seduce.
somehow connected to... Yeah.
Present the photo. Present the photo.
Eureka! Shut up! Mr. Hicks's machine is nowhere to be found.
Boku wa doctor. His machine?
Sorry, I'm holding chopper right now.
His cell phone, Miss Tenero.
I have it.
Who keeps their cell phone on a lanyard?
Freaks, bro. My brother.
No, my brother keeps just like his keys like on his neck.
So I guess because it's not here?
Yes, I think we can safely deduce that the killer took it. Oh god, what
So
if...
the killer must really want a cell phone.
Did Banner kill this guy because he was so annoyed that he wouldn't stop playing on a cell phone? I swear to god if that's the plot. Meh meh meh! Stop playing Flappy Bird!
That'd be the dumbest.
I know, I'm like, if that's the plot, I'm like... It's the same. I thought we got another one.
Bark, this scenario.
Missing cell phone.
Look at profiles. How old is Banna?
62.
Damn.
From
He
the
looks good for
from the
62, I guess.
European Republic of Virginia.
How about Tenario?
24.
24.
I
Only 1
airline.
year older than me.
My airline.
Hey, girl. Egg girl.
A girl. 28. Alright,
every age has the 2 in it. So, there you go. I did it.
Can we leave now? No? I can't wait for whatever I need to investigate to be some very specific.
Press the partner button. Are you in need of assistance?
Miss Tenero, I'd like to ask you about investigating the lounge.
As long as you have the captain's permission, I can't stop you from looking around.
If you could pass a message along, tell him I'm grateful for his spirit of cooperation.
I will. However, please realize that you are still under suspicion. To be honest, I still have my doubts about you.
Of course, and I take no offense.
Do you really understand what I'm saying?
Yes, verily.
Do you pinky swear you do on your honor as a professional prosecutor?
I need not these juvenile methods of pinky swearing.
Edgeworth wouldn't say that.
I pinky swear, I guess. Gross. I don't want to touch your pinky.
Well, I don't have one. Well, I guess that settles that.
Oh my goodness, I didn't notice. I feel my honor as a man slowly diminishing.
Suddenly I'm reminded why I'm not bi.
Okay, I can't wait for it to want me to investigate something that's in a really weird spot. Like, what is this gray thing on the ground?
Let's logic.
I don't think any of these are connected, though. What clues?
Where
point
was the killer?
murder weapon?
Murder weapon.
Elevator.
The killer was in the elevator. No, I don't think so.
I don't think any. I feel like we need something else. I'm finding it hard to believe that this entire half of the lounge has no evidence in it. I feel like I'm missing something.
People who say they need more to investigate in Ace Attorney are fucking liars.
This game proves otherwise.
Were they talking about BTS somewhere? I remember this giving me
Like,
trouble.
why-
Yeah, look at this body.
Like, why are there two separate text boxes for each statue, but then not one for that weird thing on the ground in front of one?
Have we looked at everything?
I doubt anyone was expecting to find a dead body in an elevator on this flight. I think this is new dialogue. I don't know.
So, Mr. Tagami, he's really dead?
Yes. She's trembling, although I can't fault her for that when there's a corpse right there.
Mr. Takami, if you're really dead, then please answer yes.
I see she's over the trembling now. Although a new symptom seems to have appeared.
Idiocy.
Idiocy. Anyway, I should focus on the victim's body. Let's see. There's blood on the back of Mr. Hicks's head. Could this be the cause of death?
God.
It appears to be. Okay, here we go. There's some evidence.
Let's go.
Even his
Oh, you
glass.
connect that to the
Oh
murder
yeah.
weapon.
Okay, there we go.
Goku, what
I just needed to
doctor?
click anywhere on his body that wasn't the lanyard or the note. That makes sense. Logic.
Reduce, reuse, ikiki.
Oh, a statue with blood on it lying next to the body of a man who was beaten to death.
Hey, don't call me.
Oh my! Mr. Edgeworth, I think I figured something out.
What, you figured something out?
You mean me?
What is it?
Edward definitely hates losing credit.
Uh-huh.
The way the blood is on this, it looks like it matches up with the wound on his head.
Well, aren't we deserving of the Master of the Obvious title?
Jesus Christ!
Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? Don't you think that's worth investigating?
It would appear that the figurine is our murder weapon.
Oh, I just knew it. I mean, I can't think of any other connection.
Perhaps Master of the Oblivious would be more befitting. It's a pun. Mr. Ifly Piggybank Data. Mr. I Fly Piggybank. Where was the killer? Broken glasses. Elevator. Can we go through here now? No? Broken glasses. The victim's glasses are broken. Were they broken during his murder? I don't feel like any of these really connect. I didn't mean to press that. There's some spilled grape juice in front of the elevator. This is new. This is a new screen that I haven't seen before. I don't even know what triggered it. I assume it was spilled during the turbulence.
Fuck you.
I like the
Oh,
in the middle.
well,
Arriba!
oh, we must clean that up or someone might get hurt.
Aha! I've found
What is it,
some
Mr.
very
Edgeworth?
important evidence. I don't know why this didn't trigger the last
Female
time
body inspector.
I don't know why this didn't trigger the last time I walked over here. I guess I had to make that deduction first.
Take that!
Wait, footprints. Oh my god.
I'm not sure what's so important about that, Mr. Edgeworth.
Hold on. Wait, I clicked on the wrong thing. Curses! This is no time to get careless. Allow me to point it out to you one more time. Look at these footprints.
What is it?
They're a little smudged, but I think we can both agree that they are a set of footprints.
Give me some party.
Boku wa doctor. No, Boku wa lawyer.
Boku, prosecutor. Yeah.
Miles Edgeworth.
Miles Edgeworth. And then Gumshoe comes out, give me some body.
So, you think...
Yes, these belong to our killer.
Okay, then maybe we should check the shoe sizes of everyone in first class.
I don't think that will be of any help to us. Unfortunately, the prints are too smudged, which will make it hard to get a definitive match.
Oh, I see.
But we can...
One more roll.
Spilled grape juice.
Get your hand out of your pants, Mr. Edgeworth.
We'll see if we connect where was the killer with the spilled grape. We can follow the
What?
Ah! You see, we can follow the footprints to figure out where the killer was going. No? Okay, I need to do something else first.
Mr. Edgeworth, what?
It's a fallen monkey. Chim head. By the way!
By the way, there is some blood on one of these corners. Could this piggy bank be the murder weapon? We literally already figured out the... Okay,
piggy
I
bank.
read that one too
This
late.
little piggy went all the way to the corpse.
It says, I fly airlines. You know, I've seen it occur a lot recently, and it's been bothering me greatly. But why does nobody know how to properly capitalize and space nouns anymore? Okay. Balkua Doctor. Maybe if we present the footprints to her... Wait, did we even get
What,
evidence? Oh wait, there's more text now. Did you notice anything?
I was wondering whose footprints those are next to the elevator.
I'd say the killers, wouldn't you? Well, we've been over this. I'm sure they are a vital clue to solving this case.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Maybe? Okay, fine. Fucking skip my line. Come on now, Mr. Edward, let's go find them together.
You replaced it with something else. A word of advice.
I was getting my water bottle.
Nobody, oh yeah. Nobody likes a credit thief, so stop stealing my lines. When will these fools stop
legit
breathing
bother
my air?
I do believe Edward would legitimately
Yeah.
be like, so actually that was my deduction.
So actually, that was mine.
I
I figured it out first.
It's fine that I appreciate that you're enthusiastic, but like, please don't, that's mine.
I was wondering if you noticed anything, Miss Tenero. Here's your chance to deduce.
Yes, I can't help but notice the sad atmosphere in here.
Great. So you're
Oh,
offering
doctor.
vibes.
Well, I'm good at vibe checks. I'll say robbing the poor man after bludgeoning him to death. Talk about rubbing in the salt. Like, I can excuse murder, but I draw the line at thievery.
You can excuse murder.
I swear as a professional flight attendant that I will capture the culprit with my own hands.
And I promise as a prosecutor to solve this case with logic and deduction. I should go
Such a
over
nerd.
all the leads I've collected so far one more time. The key to solving this lies at the intersection of my logic and my evidence. My logic.
I am a metrosexual.
Oh.
I don't even know what metrosexual is. Isn't that like when you're like aggressively straight?
I don't think so. Spilled grape juice, broken glasses.
Metrosexual.
What happened to
definition.
deducing? I guess that's not.
Relating to or denoting men who live in urban areas and enjoy shopping, but that's
No,
not it.
okay.
A man who lives in an urban area and enjoys shopping fashion similar and is traditionally associated with women or gay men.
So it's not
Oh,
a
so like when-
sexual thing at
like a-
all.
What? What is this? How's the sexuality?
No, it's just.
Is it like when? Is it like someone who like enjoys culture, but they're like, but I'm not gay.
Yeah, it sounds like a term made up by straight people to make fun of, like.
Whereas the metrosexual was a cultural observation, the term is used in marketing and popular media. In this context, the metrosexual is a heterosexual urban man who's in touch with his feminine side.
Okay.
God damn it! You don't need a term for that.
No.
Then yeah, Edgeworth is metrosexual in the 4Kids dub. He's
I'm
like, man, he's just in touch with his feminine side.
I'm looking for all my, like, I'm looking at all my logic and my, he said, it sounds like what,
The game prompted us to use some logic.
yeah, I know, but none of these make sense together, except
Let's
the
look
two
at-
that
let's-
I already
let's look at
tried.
each one. Where's the killer? Grape juice, broken glass. What's the broken glass say? The victim's glass. Oh, broken glasses. Were they broken during his murder? Blood.
And then the elevator, like,
Fuck it, dude. Random combos. Spilled grape juice and broken glasses. Or,
I
yeah,
feel
that
like we
works.
just got spilled grape juice, so it's gotta go with something.
Nope. How embarrassing. Damn it.
So what? So why is it telling me to use logic then? If it just gave me the spilled grape juice and that doesn't do anything.
Where was the killer? Broken glasses. No, that's not it.
There's too many elements in this game's investigation segments. It's a little not the biggest fan of all these different, like, logic, deduce, organizer, and then also the walking around. And it's like, okay. Walking around and clicking on things I've already clicked on.
Hey.
Maybe I need to and then I can also present stuff to her.
Hey, listen. Let's pull up a strategy guide, all right? We're not so bold that everyone's done that.
Little baby needs a strategy guide. I mean, we did do it in the first room of the game, so we're not exactly like setting a precedent for ourselves as the smartest Ace Attorney players.
No, bro.
Wait a minute, what is this? Why is this investigative? I suppose this is where you insert your coins. I have to say, for a piggy bank, it's made rather well. So well, in fact, that I'm not sure there is a way to take your money out. What annoys me is it feels like it should be obvious. It's like, okay, we got the footprints leading to the like, shop over here. So now's the time when I asked to go to the shop. But maybe, like, is there a way I can present those footprints and be like, look at this. These go to the shop. No. The logic is for me.
Okay, go into logic mode. Go into logic mode. I know we did this earlier and it didn't work, but try it again. Where was the killer in elevator?
I don't think we did these two.
There we go.
True. There wasn't anyone else in the lounge other than myself. But if the killer was in the elevator... Oh my god. It actually... I like to... Okay, we didn't actually do this. We were joking, like, oh, the killer's in the elevator. And I'm like, yeah, but that's self-explanatory. I don't know if those... I didn't think... I thought that was too simple to go together. You underestimate how simple logic can be. If only I could prove that the killer rode the elevator via the broken glasses. My logic often betrays me.
My logic be tripping.
Okay, well... Okay. You know what?
Okay.
I'm just gonna...
Let's think about it like...
I'm gonna drag these two together. I'm just using all my logic points where I just don't want to leave an obvious logic solution behind. Yeah, okay. I have it! I think.
I'm sorry, but I don't understand, Mr. Edgeworth.
I can prove that someone other than myself was here around the time of the murder.
You're G-forced now. What?
Shut up.
Really?
Yes, it's
Okay.
rather simple, actually. The proof
I
is
also
in the
have
pudding.
I have a G-force RTX on my thing. That's what
Alright,
that's what my
alright.
computer uses.
The proof is in the pudding.
Oh, okay.
Or rather, the grape juice, in this case. These footsteps here confess to me this very fact, that someone exited the elevator alive. Seeing as how the victim is dead, that would mean a second person. That
But
really...
couldn't the footprints be from Mr. Hicks himself?
That isn't exactly proof there was a second person in the elevator, because those footprints could have started outside the elevator. Like, it's kind of a weird logic connection, but okay. If you take a look at our victim's shoes, you can see the soles are spotless. Mr. Hicks wasn't alone in the elevator. In fact, it's quite the opposite. There was actually one other person inside. Great. Oh, so
Me.
okay, now I get the grape juice footprints in my evidence. Great job, Edgeworth.
This is the great
Investigation
base of-
complete. Good thing they refill my health after every section of the game. So my new strategy is to just spam logic connections when I don't know what to do, even if they don't make sense. Just nut a little bit to the logic, and it'll all be clear.
No.
Meh, meh, meh! Meh, meh, meh! Unforgivable! This is unforgivable! Jack, are you this character
I
here?
can be. Sure.
I'll go so fast.
Do you understand what I am saying? The movie is late! It is the same level of bad as if the plane arrived late! Meh, meh, meh! But the movie...
Wait.
What? I will not talk to you anymore. You are just wasting my time. Meh, meh, meh!
What is the matter, Mr. LeBlanc? If there's no emergency, please return to your seat, sir.
Do not tell LeBlanc and LeBanna what to do! Banna need not sit down! Well, Mr. Prosecutor, did you prove you are innocent yet? If you would like, I will prove my innocence to you right now. What? Nonsense, I say! Are you saying my eyewitness testimony is mistaken? Not mistaken, merely that there is room for
Merely
doubt.
dumb.
Merely stupid. I'd be most honored if you could please tell me what you saw in detail once more. Fine.
One note, he would say details.
Sure. Just like he would say banana. Or Nopon. I did that earlier. I did that earlier when I said Nopon. I said Nopon instead of Nopon. Even though I usually am a one who says Nopon.
I know, it's so weird. What are
Edgeworth
you?
Edgeworth
an
would definitely
X?
Edgeworth would definitely say Nopon though.
Well, yeah, because it's Nopon.
It's Nopon in Brit language. And Nopon in America language. I am certain I saw Mr. Hicks enter that elevator! It was when the needles on my pocket watch pointed to 6 and 12. The body was discovered 15 minutes after that in the lounge, yes? And then you, the only person in that lounge at the time, must be the criminal! Mr. LeBlanc's conclusions seem to make logical sense. After all, the only person in the lounge was me. So, my eyewitness testimony. If you think you can destroy it, then think you can take me? Come and get me! Howdy! Do I look like a man who is having the time to wait for you? Why is he so irritated? I'm the one accused of murder here. Anyway, I must find a way to discredit Mr. LeBanna's statement somehow. We should call him LeBanna. Okay. Fuse the names together. I am certain that I saw Mr. Hicks enter that elevator. Meh, meh, meh. It was in the needles on my pocket watch pointed
Let me
to
get a
the-
snack real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, this is like all me.
I don't think.
dialogue
I don't think.
anyway.
Yeah, she's gonna talk about
I assume the pocket watch in this case is the one you keep checking, is that correct? Oh, you noticed! Ha ha ha! LeBanna likes! It is a very expensive antique, I will have you know. The feeling is wonderful when I fully wind it up by hand. It does look very well designed and quite classy. I will have to charge you if you want to touch it! That's quite all right. Let's continue with your testimony. Meh, meh, meh. What a cheap man you are. Now return the time you wasted back to me. And if we must, I saw Mr. Hicks enter the elevator at 6 o'clock.
Hold it!
It's true that I found the victim's body at 6:15. And that's when I found them. Oh,
And that's when I found them, the two of them as well.
I heard you running back here. You used the bathroom a little too fast. Did you wash your hands, buddy?
No, I said I was gonna go get a snack, dumbass.
Oh, okay. Then you, the only person in the lounge at that time, must be the criminal.
Hold it!
That is the most mistaken way of thinking I've ever heard of.
Can I talk to old?
Hold it! No. Your silly opinion is what is mistaken.
She's eating food.
Please calm down, both of you. As friends, you are both mistaken. I'm not really paying
These
attention.
airline snacks are really good. Well,
Oh, shit, his penis feel crazy.
if that isn't the pot calling the kettle black, I don't know what is. He certainly has a lot of confidence in his testimony. If push comes to shove, I may need to press him for more information. Wait, how many statements does he have? Just the 3 statements? No, he's got this one too. Oh, okay. The only one I didn't press was this first one, so I'll go back in. Mr. Labana, were you able to get a good look at the inside of the elevator at that time? Of course I saw what was inside. And you are sure that the victim was in the elevator alone? Yes, the only person inside was that Mr. Hicks Togami man. This last outburst is a bit too important to let go. The only person inside was that Hicks Togami man. Meh. Is there evidence to the contrary? The grape juice footprints, perhaps? Mr. Labana? What is it? There is a very glaring contradiction in your testimony. Meh! What do you mean? Please take a look at the area in front of the elevator. There at the spilled grape juice.
Please take a look at this.
Yes, and? Will you admit you also spilled it with the blood? No, it spilled itself during the turbulence. But the interesting thing here is the set of grape juice footprints. For feet prints? Feet? Labana likes! Yes, the ones that put in the elevator, out into the lounge itself. It's evidence that proves that someone other than Mr. Hicks exited the elevator, alive. Meh! There must have been another person in the elevator with Mr. Hicks. Now then, I'm done playing games. Why don't you tell us the truth? Can you please translate for us? Oh god. What is this design? No way! That's totally impossible! I guess is what he said. No way! That is totally impossible! I know there was no other person in there. I saw it with my own eyes.
If you want to know what I think Mr. Edgeworth,
She's still eating her food.
I don't think that Mr. Robach is lying to us.
I suppose she's right. He doesn't seem to be lying. But then, what's
Would you like a
the-
peanut?
I'm allergic. But what about this
She
contradiction?
throws it at him.
That's what the... Mr. Labana, please, just once more, will you recall the details of what you witnessed for me? Meh. I was very upset when Mr. Hicks passed by my seat. I was always checking the time over and over again. I happened to follow that man with my eyes when he passed me. And I saw clearly into the elevator he was entering. But I swear there was no one else inside. No one!
Mr. Robach, please come down.
What? I can barely understand you with all the peanuts in your mouth. Dare you two have an issue with my eyewitness testimony?
No,
No, please, for God's sake.
Yet again, he doesn't appear to be lying, but I can't
This
let
is
this
how I would play
testimony
Emma
stand.
Sky.
Oh my god.
Munch, 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 munch.
Munch. What I saw, part 2. Why were you upset? So are you still upset now? Meh, meh, meh! La Banna is always upset! La Banna hates! The only time Banna is not is when I have a piece of art in my hands. It's surprisingly easy to believe that about him. Mr. Meh 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 is always upset. But I was even more upset when Mr. Hicks walked by me. I was always checking the time over.
Hold it!
Why were you so attentive to the time? Because something unforgivable was happening. Come to think of it, you were yelling about something unforgivable earlier. I was giving a complaint to the attendant about the movie starting time. Return back to me my time. In money. You understand the point? Movie. Is he talking about the in-flight one that's mentioned in the magazine? A summary of the plot and the start time. Interesting. They were supposed to show License to Love, Laugh, Maim, and Murder. I cannot see that movie in my country, if you can only see it on the international flights. I looked forward greatly to that movie. I checked my pocket watch whenever possible so I would not miss it. I even set my pocket watch to the destination time when I came aboard. So my watch is not wrong. I matched this schedule. The movie was still late. Very, very late. Meh. Watch, it's gonna be some like time zone changing shit. Your pocket watch.
What did you hear? He said he said it to the destination time,
Oh, okay.
which would mean it's wrong, right?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, if I assume they're going by base. I don't know. Your pocket watch. I'd like to ask you a little more about it, if that's all right. That movie I wanted to see would not start, so I checked my pocket watch many times. Hold on, let me look at this. All times shown correspond to our departure time zone. Okay, so if he has it set to arrival time zone, then yeah, he's wrong about everything. Does he say, yes, there we go. My watch is set to my destination's time zone. Well, this is set to arrival time zone. Mr. Labana, you said this just now in your testimony. I even set my pocket watch to the destination time when I came aboard. Now, if your watch has been set to your destination's time zone, it would mean that your watch is displaying the time of our destination. Yes, and the correct time is worth it 6 cents. I would like you to take a look at this. All times shown correspond to our departure time zone. If you program the clocks correctly, they should be in charge of your departure time zone. Of course, the movie schedule was also created with that in mind. Mr. Nero, for confirmation's sake, what time is this flight aligned to right now?
Well, we made a short stop at a transfer point.
That's right. It was in that small Asian country, the Republic of Zhangfa. Where were we flying from, dude?
Yatakarasu.
Yatakarasu.
But we didn't readjust our onboard clocks at that time. So, right now we're running on Borgian time.
Meh! The time difference between Borginia and our destination is 9 hours. In that case, it's only natural that your watch would be out of sync with the schedule. Meh! I like that freak out, he looked like he was having wind blown on him from an open door on the plane. Further, with your analog watch set to our destination's time, it would appear to be running 3 hours fast when compared to the flight's onboard clocks. It also changes everything about your testimony. And you can bet 1,000,000 cents on that. In light of this information, it means you saw Mr. Hicks 3 hours prior, at 3 a.m. I won $1,000,000 cents!
By the way, that movie's mid.
What movie? Live, Laugh, Maim, Murder? This should
Yes.
clear up all of the remaining accusations.
I gave it a 6 out of 10 at best.
At breast. It's closer to a 5 than a 7.
So basically, this widens the time frame for the time of the death, right?
Yes, because Mr. Nopon saw the victim enter the elevator at 3 a.m. It means that the time of death could be anywhere from 3 to 6:15 a.m. The question now is, where was Mr. Hicks during that span of time? And what was he doing? Do you still want me to do her? I'm doing a lot of the characters right
That's
now.
fine.
I've got something to say. And you are? Yeah, Camille Mille. I am a flight attendant. She is also a Nopon. And what is it you wish
It's
to
Cammy.
say?
It's Cammy Meal.
Meal. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, like chamomile.
Well, I think your story is a little different from how I remember it. What do you mean?
What do you mean, Gabby?
I saw Mr. Hicks sitting in his seat at 5 a.m., you know? What? How can you be so sure of the time?
Oh, that's right. He pushed his call button while we were parked at the transfer point.
The stop we made for refueling and cargo transfer in Zhangfa, correct?
Yes, it was from 4 to 5 a.m. according to our clocks.
And during that time, did any of the passengers leave, or did any new ones board this flight?
No. Not a single person got off got off or on in Zhangfei. I thought that was the start of a new flight.
Ma'am?
I'm sorry.
What about the flight crew? This is you again.
The few who were handling... Okay, sorry, there's multiple of us in it. The few who were handling the cargo transfer might have temporarily gone on or off. But eventually everyone, including Cammy and myself, came back onto the plane. We're pretty cool, I don't want to brag or nothing.
So basically, I could assume that no one left or got on since our initial takeoff? Interesting. I should keep that in mind. Refueling in Zhangfa. Yeah, and I answered his call. I can tell you, Mr. Akbi. Cammy, I can tell you, Mr. Akbi. Byakuya was there in his seat when we took off again at 5 a.m. Alright, then that puts the time of the murder between 5 and 6:15 a.m. Okay, now what time did you come down to Ledge, Edgy? I remember coming down here almost as soon as we left the Republic of Zhangfa. Ah! You were here the whole time from 5, yes? Then you're the only one who could be the killer!
Mr. Edgeworth, were you really here in this lounge the entire time from 5 a.m. onwards?
Unfortunately, yes.
But then, how do we explain the footprints?
Is that not obvious? This man waited for Mr. Hicks here in this lounge, waited to kill him, and then he put the corpse into the elevator. That is when the turbulence happened. My eyewitness testimony may have been mistaken, but what time I saw Mr. Hicks enter the elevator on the second floor does not matter, because the entire incident concluded here in this lounge. Everything happened in this lounge. Is that what you really believe, Mr. LeBlanc? Do you have another idea? I simply feel that there is something out of place in the scenario you presented. Is there something that can tie this crime to a location other than this lounge? The footprints, right? Because it's the store. Footprints and something being dragged. Okay, yeah. It's this. These footprints, in which direction do you think they're headed? Tenero?
That would be the in-flight shop.
Correct. They are headed in the direction of the shop. But they look disconnected. They end all of a sudden. You are right to point out that they do not form one continuous trail to the shop. However, there is another piece of evidence that connects the shop to our crime scene. Besides the footprints, what else points to the in-flight shop? The statue, right? Yeah.
Take that!
The murder weapon. This little piggy bank is sold at the in-flight shop. It is sold there and only there, and it is not displayed here in this lounge. How, then, did it find its way here? Don't you find that a teeny bit suspicious? Meh! Such a trivial point. It only means you prepared it, taking it from the shop first before coming here. It doesn't prove you are innocent at all. Is there no way to win with this man?
If I may.
What is it?
Well, you see... Well, it's just as Mr. Edgeworth says.
Oh? And why do you know this so well?
Well, it's just that, that piggy bank was there in the shop. I saw it with my own eyes.
And what was... And
Admit it, my voice is growing on you.
When was this?
It was maybe around 5:40 a.m.
It's less growing on me and more becoming a little more normal. Isn't that just...
Okay, well then I'll jump right back into it. I'm gonna up the ante.
My nose was clearing, and now... Isn't that before...
And you filled it back up with snot, sir.
Well, Bano would. He's definitely spitting everywhere. Isn't that just before we hit that patch of turbulence?
That's right.
You were in the shop just before the turbulence?
Yes, I was.
Come to think of it... Miss Tenero, when I found the body... I believe you came out of that door.
Yes, I did.
And what is beyond that door? What is beyond
That's
that door?
the flight attendant's room. Okay, well, fucking dick. Give me some time, Jesus. I got a lot of pressure on me right now.
It does feel like he's starting to accuse her. And you're the one on the first floor?
Yes. I had to do something at the shop and in the attendance room. So, I went to the shop first, and then to the flight attendant's room.
Oops.
Uh-oh. Did you close the DS again?
No, I'm not. Are you saying you passed by me at some point?
Yes, you seemed really into this issue of Sky Magazine you were reading at the time. Oh, I don't suppose you noticed me walking by.
I vaguely recall someone walking by, but I didn't take notice of who it was.
Anyway, the piggy bank was definitely there at the shop when I was there.
Why did you go to the shop in the first place?
I went there for a work-related matter.
Work, you say?
Yes, the upkeep of the shop is also one of my responsibilities.
Why did you not say anything about that until now, is what I want to know. In any case, I believe it's clear that the shop needs to be investigated as well. Finally. What is it now? Aren't you forgetting something, Miss Rhoda? Don't you need the captain's permission to check this shop?
No, I haven't forgotten. But I've already asked for permission to search the entire plane. So, I think we're alright.
Meh, that's weird.
She's a Nopon.
Yes, they're all Nopons. What is it? Well, I just talked to the captain. See, the reason I made her a Nopon is it seems like this hasn't been confirmed yet, but it seems like at the beginning they showed her talking to the Bana guy in his language. So I'm like, oh, she's from Virginia too, and Virginia is just the land of the Nopon. Yeah. He said that he didn't give you permission to do anything like that at all. What is the meaning of this, Miss Tenero? It means she's lying. Go on, admit that you are. You said you had no permission to search all over, but you don't. And yet here you are.
It's kind of like this voice that I do sometimes.
It also sounds like Mort from Penguins of Madagaskar.
More! King Julian!
King Julian! Mauricio. You, flight attendant! What are you trying to do? Pull the sheep over us? The captain's calling for you, Miss Rhoda. Oh, but don't worry. I already got permission to search the shop from the captain. See, unlike you, I do things the right way. Miss Tenero, why would you do such a thing?
Please, excuse me.
Drama amongst the flight attendants. Looks like I get to be in charge now. Look like Cammy get to be in charge. Please go back to your... please go back to your seat, Mr. Labana. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you would follow me, Cammy would be your guide from now on. No more Jack talking. It's just me. There's something about Miss Tenero that has piqued my curiosity. But right now, investigating the in-flight shop is my top...
Oh wait, I got my characters. Sorry.
Yeah, she's the one with the open shirt. March 12th, 8:32 a.m. Flight I-390, first floor, in-flight shop. So this is the in-flight shop. It's quite a mess in here. You think? Guess Cammy have to clean things up then. Hee. Hold on. You can't clean up a potential crime scene. Oh, thank goodness. I hate cleaning so much. I mustn't rush things here. I must remain cool, calm, and collected. Because this piggy bank was left the crime scene. Logic. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth? You scaring There was a very good chance that the killer had played this place a visit.
Logic.
50% off sale? What are these? Oh, those are our company's completely original line of suitcases. They're practically flying out the door. That's how popular they are. Meh. You should buy one and see how you like it. You won't regret it. Perhaps that's how things work on this flight, but in the real world, you try, then buy. No way! But either way, it doesn't really matter. True. Either way, why would anyone buy a suitcase after they boarded the plane? That's a good point. Anyway, see that? Just look at the iFly heads painted on there. Cute company mascot, isn't he? Oh god. They're painted on with lots of care. Doesn't he look like he about to jump out at you? They look like panda heads, but I'm just gonna imagine they're little Nopon instead. It is certainly making my something jump inside my stomach. Meh meh meh. I'm finding myself feeling an urge to say meh meh meh. Huh? Oh, I guess there's no fooling your refined tastes. You look like you really wanted to get one. And Cammy thought Cammy was going to finally make my Cammy first sale, but you saw right through it. Glad that's done, though. Never make me try to give you a sales pitch ever again, okay? But I never showed any interest in it to begin with, meh meh. Oh god, it's spreading. Tee-hee, it really is pretty horrible, isn't it? You want to know something? This suitcase was designed by Miss Rhoda. Miss Tonero designed this? Yeah, it was a company-wide contest. Well, it does have a very sharp design sense. Haha, sharp. Like stinky sharp cheddar, maybe. Haha, smelly cheese, ma. I really have no idea why the bigwigs decided to go with it. It's so meh. Miss Tonero designed this, did she? It's definitely not what I would have expected. What the hell? Ah! Oh, you okay? I'm fine. Please watch yourself, Miss Meal. Letting a suitcase freely roll around has got to be a safety violation. Here. Oh, put it. Can we put it back? Inside this display case is a row of lifesavers and life vests for sale. We sell a lot of those when there's some kind of accident or something. But some people buy them even when nothing's going on. How about it, Mr. Edgeworth? Care to buy one? I sense that the shop is one shopper away from being sued. Yeah, like, do they not have life vests above the seats normally? Do you have to buy them? Sus. Oh, same text. Bye-bye. Stuffed toys, just like the one Miss Meal is holding, are on display here. They're relatively cheap, which explains why they're displayed so haphazardly. How about it, Mr. Edgeworth? You know you want one too. They're great for when you're stressed. Why do I envision stuffed animal abuse when she says that? The glass from this display case's door is shattered all over the floor. And it looks like there's nothing on display inside either. Wait, actually, I think there is something. What's this? A mini captain's hat? What about broken glass? There is a wide selection of souvenirs for sale in these display cases. You know what I suggest? Sorry, but I have no intention of buying souvenirs on this trip. Okay, then how about you buy something for Cammy then, as a present? I can't think of a single reason why I'd want to buy you anything. But Cammy had eye on that pendant for such a long time. Try paying some attention to me when I ask you something, and then we'll talk.
What a dick.
Right. Beautiful flowers and a beautiful
Keep your eyes
arrangement.
on me.
I feel cleansed just by looking at them. Mr. Edgeworth, you're getting Polynorb all over. Oh, excuse me. I don't know much about this shop, but you can still ask me about whatever. So what do you think about what has happened regarding this case? Oh, I don't know. I guess I think you're the killer. I guess Cammy think you're the killer, though, Mr. Edgeworth. I can assure you that I'm here in this shop to prove just the opposite. Did you just fall asleep? Oh, yeah, but it was Cammy that got you permission to look around, you know. So, don't forget me. How am I supposed to thank you properly if you insist on falling asleep? Well, you know what really show your thanks? You see that item for sale over there? Sorry, but you're going to have to make do with my words of appreciation. Nopon wants sugar daddy so bad! Do we have any logic to connect? Jack, what are you doing over there while I, voice all the characters?
Just watching, bro.
Nice.
Just taking it in like any viewer. My time will come. Or it won't. I don't know.
No tweeting
Depends
for
how
you
long we go
today.
for. No tweeting.
I was informed that your Jonathan Glazer tweet did not get any more likes. It was only the one.
No, it didn't. It's a good pun too. So you were informed? Did like my people
Well,
talk to your people?
Well, I was hanging out with other members of the friend group and I mentioned it and they were like, "Oh yeah, I did see that tweet." But they didn't like it. They also did not know who Jonathan Glazer was, so. Tiny captain's hat. Suitcase. He says he's seen one of the tiny captain's hats before. Hold on, let me. This flight will be making a brief stop to refuel wall. Missed it. Wait, hold on. Is there one in this photo? No. I don't know why he's familiar with the tiny hat then. Time to drag logic together. I don't know what, but broken glasses and suitcase maybe? Because they both are like, oh, the plane. I don't know. I can't see a clear connection between these two pieces of information. Okay. Let me look around a little more then. No. I haven't really gotten any evidence from this room. I feel like this happens a lot. You walk into a room, there's like one piece of evidence in the whole room. The captain's hat. See, what's weird though is it's weird when it decides to like, I feel like the captain's hat would be evidence, but instead it's in logic. Means I must have to connect it to something to actually unlock it as evidence. I don't know. Weird. Maybe these two? I'm thinking maybe the statue was plucked out of here. The hat probably used to be on the piggy bank's head. Okay, cool. That was actually a logical connection I had to make. That wasn't obvious and also wasn't weird and obtuse. Does this mean that the killer broke the glass to get at it? Mr. I Fly Piggy Bank has a hat on it now. Haha.
I fly with my little
Me?
eye.
Really? Don't tell me you don't know what things go where in the shop. Well, Cammy don't. Miss Rhoda in charge of this place. So come on, how should Cammy know anything? I sense that further inspection of this display case is needed. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Ooh, statues. Hello. Is this the same man as the one portrayed by the statues? Yes, that's a paperweight of the founder of... Oh, that's... Paperweight of founder of iFly Airlines, Mr. Hugo iFly. On the bottom shelf, we have cute one. The middle shelf is realistic one. And on the top shelf, wait, this is the realistic one, and this is the... That's the floral version. Floral? Are you sure about that? Let me guess. You just said the first thing that came to your mind, right? Meh? Looks like I hit the bullseye. The glass on this door is broken. Perhaps it was the killer who broke it in order to take the piggy bank? But it's a bit odd that the inside of the case is so devoid of glass shards. Plus, the glass broke rather cleanly. Ah! What is it? Cammy touched glass and it cut Cammy's finger! Meh, meh, meh! It hurts, Mr. Edgeworth, it hurts! Why are you touching glass then? Please tell me you could do with such a minor touch on it. I can't! Cammy can't! We on plane! The glass on this... Okay, no, I wanted to click the jewelry, but I guess that's not... It hurts, Mr. Edgeworth, it hurts! Stop touching the glass!
Should I eat it?
No!
No!
Cammy mouth hurt!
Oh, I cannot believe I'm saying this, but I miss Torino?
Tenero.
Tenero.
It's your character. iFly Airlines related books line the shelf. The history of iFly. The future of iFly. The 7 wonders of iFly? Fight on. iFly Airlines. Working name Go You Airlines. I love fly. Ing. The titles make it very clear they won't be making top sellers list anytime soon. Yeah, I don't think anyone ever shops here. The airplane is a gift shop, bro. Okay, is there anything I can deduce with this? Let me look at the evidence. I wanna see the hat now. I set up and down to be X and Y so I can use those arrow buttons to zoom in and out. Still kind of a pain to use them. The hat on its head was found inside a display case in the in-flight shop. I wonder if that fact has any bearing on this case. Inside the... okay. I mean, it certainly does, but, I think that's now all we're gonna get out of that? Okay, back. Leave it or not. Not the stupid glass. Ah! Ah! My mouth is bleeding! Okay. What am
Can I take another bite?
Is there logic, maybe?
Stop it.
No? Okay. I'm wondering, okay, deduce. Is there something about this book? Is the spot somehow connected to... Grape juice stains the cover. True, it was I who dropped it in the juice. However, I didn't do it out of ill intention. Okay. Great. So what if this is the piggy bank? There's a, it would have been right here, obviously. But let me back out a little more.
Let me back up that ass.
Back it up, 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 up.
Dig it out. Holes.
I don't
dig
know
it.
much about this job. Okay, tell me more about this job. Meh. Cammy cut finger. Oh my god, shut up. Cammy cut finger and mouth on bad pieces of glass. Cammy has trouble talking. Don't blame the glass for something you did to yourself. Why did you eat the glass? Meh. You're the one walking all over broken glass. You sure you okay? I'm fine. Any glass I walk on, I crush. Like this. What is this dialogue? That's nice. Please be careful around display case, okay? Wouldn't want you to get hurt. Compared to the glass around my feet, the inside of the case is nothing to be... I wear shoes. No glass. What is this? I guess even you can tidy up the case, right? Perish the thought! Alright, well that was really pointless. Did we even... I haven't even gotten any new evidence yet. Oh my god. Wait, let me look at this one more time. I just have the glasses in the suitcase, right? And I already tried dragging those together. Okay, so we don't need to... Let's go look at the shelf again. Suspicious looking, nook and cranny. I don't... Maybe this wine? No, that's a wine bottle. That wouldn't be something in the... Okay, Oh wait, this is... For security, there's a lock on this display case. Miss Meal, if I may ask you about this lock. The one who's in charge...
She eats it.
The one who's in charge of the shop is Miss Rhoda, so... She's got the keys to all the display cases. The lines between this is a Nopon and this is Mort are blurring more and more.
King
King Julian! I see. Oh! Cammy bet you want to buy something. Do you want me to go get key from her? No, that's alright. I don't... okay. What evidence actually gives me something in my evidence log? I don't care about stupid Cammy and the glass. I don't know if that... I'm just clicking that to look at the evidence. I don't really even care. Like, is there not something in the evidence that I can deduce something about? Okay. I need more pieces of logic. Like, I got the hat for the piggy bank, but I don't know what that does for me. Let me zoom into the hat. I want to see the hat. The problem is if I actually rotate the camera, like, depending on where I rotate, the hat goes off the top. It's weird. I don't know. Meh. No, that, okay. I thought I was clicking the broken glass on the ground. See, I'm surprised, like, there's no logic piece about, like, why is the glass only broken on the outside? Like, I definitely, the logic is not the answer. I feel like I need to
It's always the answer!
Logic! There's not, I don't have enough pieces of logic to satisfy me.
Need more!
Need more! Give me more logic! Stop telling me about how you cut your finger on the glass! Okay,
price.
I'm just like trying. I'm now trying to figure out if there's anything suspicious about any of this that would like that would like match up with this, but I'm not seeing anything. You're not doing anything right now, Jack. Pull up that guide again. I don't like this area. I want out of the gift shop.
You got it, boss.
Banner hates.
Banner likes. Banner feeling different.
Meh, meh, meh.
Banner not sure. Well, let me try to find out where we are.
Yeah, great question. And I'll keep looking around.
Look at logic. Look in logic. For me real quick.
There's only 2 pieces of logic, and I've already connected them. So I dragged these together already. I'm pretty
you
sure.
have a piece of logic. Did you already get rid of the piece of logic for turbulence? Am I wrong?
The
about
suitcase is
Or to be-
about
have
turbulence,
that.
but I don't know if it's called
that?
turbulence.
We need a piece of logic for turbulence.
I'm probably supposed to combine the suitcase with something then. I just don't know what. I don't think I have it.
Look at the hat.
The hat? Oh. This hat?
Yeah. Maybe?
Well, see, I already collected the hat as logic and then put it on this piggy bank.
Because the hat fell off?
Yeah, the hat fell off the piggy bank.
This little piggy fell off. You fell off, hat. Alright, go to the empty shelf. Now I want you to deduce the empty shelf. And then present Mr. Iffy.
Oh, just like it goes on the shelf? I guess that would make sense.
Yeah.
I feel like this game thinks the player is a lot dumber than even the other Ace Attorney games do. It's like, oh, the thing was on the shelf? Like, I thought didn't we already make that connection? That's why we put the hat on the iFly. I don't... If the killer had broken the glass to get at the Mr. iFly bank, there should be shards of glass inside the case itself. Ooh, Cammy, see? Yeah, no, this is what it is. It's Edgeworth figures this out, the player figures this out, and then you have to draw these deduces together so that you can make the dumb assistants that are with you understand what's going on. However, there's not a single...
I am a genius.
I am a
You are
genius,
the
and
dumbest
everyone else
boy.
is stupid.
Then who's the killer, Edgeworth? I
I think it's I was thinking it's this... I was thinking it was this girl, but she's also really dumb, so I don't... Now I kind of don't think it's her. Nope, no there isn't. Which means that the glass was broken from the inside out. The piggy bank must have fallen over from the turbulence and right through the glass. Yeah, that's for sure. There's so much glass all over the floor. I'm willing to bet that this hat was knocked off its head at that time, too. Meh? That's nice. What? Which leads me to believe that the killer took the iFly from here after the turbulence. Okay. Logic. Oh, do I have the turbulence logic now? Cammy fall asleep because this case is so long and boring.
We gotta get through this game, man.
Take your power naps on your own
Gotta
time,
be
Miss
consistent.
Meal, and listen when I'm talking. But the murder occurred before the turbulence, which rules this piggy bank out as the murder weapon. So you mean bank not real murder weapon? Bank fake? Yes. At this point, that is a very real wait. So... Yeah, I complain about the game claiming I'm dumb, and then I read things and don't actually, like, I just take Edgeworth's word for it and don't even, like, oh, I didn't... It's either, like, the game wants me to present a conclusion I already thought we came to, or Edgeworth is jumping to conclusions that I didn't even think of yet. It's like no in between. They broke case by accident? Display case is locked, so that's highly unlikely. I just took out the part. Oh god, I'm talking like you now. Yeah, but there's one person who could have. Oh? And who would that be? Miss Rhoda? Miss Rhoda is looking more and more sus. It'd be interesting if it was her and not any of the weird Nopon people. Miss Rhoda Tanero. Perhaps we should go talk to Miss Rhoda. It won't let me leave. Great! There's more to do in this stupid gift shop. Meh.
Go
Edgeworth
do logic.
hates.
Go do logic.
Edgeworth
Go
hates.
to logic cell. Go
Yeah,
to
yeah,
Logic.
because we got the turbulence one now, and then
Combine turbulence and suitcase.
that's what I would. Yeah, because the suitcase was already like the description of the suitcase. We literally watched it roll earlier. Like it rolled due to turbulence. There is definitely something wrong here. What? What with the sudden objectioning? Tell me, Miss Meal, don't you think that there's something strange about these suitcases? Oh, well, sure, they totally ooze strange, like the color and the such. That's not what I'm talking about. Now pay attention. Ah, you're scaring me, Mr. This character. Sorry, these suitcases are lined up a bit too prim and proper. Yeah, they look a bit uptight, don't they? But I guess they take after their creator, hee. Again, that's not what I meant, Miss Meal. I want to read that as melee or melee. Don't you find it unusual that these cases are the only things undisturbed by the turbulence? Never mind. I'd sooner find an answer by the I don't know why I even bother explaining anything to this character. Upon closer inspection, they really are quite hideous. Tee-hee. Wonder how Miss Rhoda would have reacted if she'd heard what you just said. What's wrong? She makes a good point. It would be wise of me to watch what I say out loud. What's this? I've spotted something that's not quite right. I have.
Right?
What is so unusual about this suitcase? Oh, these. One of them has these stoppers and one of them doesn't. I don't know which one to click on, whether the stoppers are unusual, but I'm just gonna click. This is what is so odd. Okay, it's actually the fact that the other ones don't have rollers. Cool. There's something very peculiar about these wheels. They are not locked in. Without stoppers, one would think that the turbulence would have sent it flying. And so, it is very likely that this suitcase was placed here after we hit the turbulence. Let's take a closer look, shall we? God, this thing really does have an atrocious color scheme. It somehow looks even worse on the bottom screen. Okay. It would appear to be unlocked. Let's take a look at what's inside. A piece of cloth. And it's soaked with blood. Evidence has been found. It's blood? It appears that this suitcase is very strongly tied to a murder after all. Investigation complete. So, explain this to me. What does suitcase have to do with murder? I believe it's pretty safe to say that the killer used this suitcase in some manner. Such as to move something, perhaps? Meh? But aren't Weren't you just talking about the cloth then? That alone is too small. A larger item would be needed to move what I'm thinking. Oh god, is this like the frickin' Great Ace Attorney cape? With the guy in the chest? The thing I believe the killer used this suitcase to transport is the body.
The Marquee Printing
The
Company.
Marquee Printing Company. The body. I think. I mean, this isn't exactly the body though. This is the crime scene note. So we're gonna present it anyway. Something that would fit inside a suitcase that is also covered in blood. Sounds like a dead body, doesn't it? Okay, cool. Bloody cloth unlocked. I fly suitcase unlocked. What do you mean unlocked? In light of this, I'd say that Mr. Hicks was moved into the elevator from someplace else. Which means that the murder was committed in an entirely different location. Meh? So you're saying that to put the body into the elevator? The killer body? I can just imagine if, like, anyone in the friend group except maybe Kale opening up this VOD, like, oh, let's see what the Edgeworth playthrough. Let's see what they did next.
Never been more relieved not to be
Banna's
in it.
there? Oh, they're all Nopon? Oh, the girl is talking like this and eating glass? This is what happens
All
with
of Jack's
just us.
characters are gone.
The killer brought the suitcase in here and just left it? Exactly. What is it? All of Jack's character. There's one so far. And I'm not sure this case is introducing any more people. I was thinking about what Miss Rhoda said about coming here for something. Or maybe it is introducing more people. Let's see. Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth. Is this... Oh, no, it's Jack, it's you.
Oh,
You're
it's
back.
me. I'm back. I wanted to give you a bit more time. But I'm afraid I wasn't able to convince the captain.
Oh, we still haven't met the captain yet. That's the only new character I can see them
He's
in.
made of iron, sir. I assure you she can.
I'm very sorry, Mr. Edgar. The captain feels that he has given you ample time. He says that he'd appreciate it if you could wrap it up here and return to your seat.
I understand his sentiments. However, if I'm not allowed to complete my investigation, the crime scene may become contaminated by the time we land. If I must stop, then I insist I be allowed to oversee the preservation of the two sites. Under your supervision, of course.
If that's your only condition, then I believe we can accommodate your wishes. I'm here to assist you in any way that I can, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh god, I have a theory.
What?
If Cammy Meal is the killer, I bet you she was touching the glass because she was trying to like tamper with the crime scene somehow. Like what? Like she's either. Why else would she be touching the glass unless she's just dumb, which is also a possibility. But she could be playing dumb. Sound like fun! We can camp out and watch over everything together. I've found proof that the real crime scene was not in the lounge, and I have enough evidence to prove myself to be innocent of any wrongdoing. And yet, regarding what Miss Meal reminded me about Miss Tenero, I can't allow my investigation to end here. The truth must come to light. You know, when they introduced Angry Banna Nopon Screaming Guy, I was sure he was the killer, and now I don't feel like he is.
So yeah, that's
He's just like the
that is our
unhelpful witness. Okay.
that's our halfway
Okay,
point.
cool.
Do we want to keep going, or I haven't eaten dinner yet?
Do you want to keep going? I'm kind of fine either way. It seems like they're gonna.
Let's call it.
Yeah, okay.
Let's get some more
It
streams.
seems like they're gonna
We'll get some more
introduce
streams
new
out of it.
characters, and yeah.
Yeah. Well, also, this is where Gumshoe shows up, I think.
Okay.
That's the thing. Gumshoe and then another character were going to show up. So I was like, I'll be fine.
Yes. How do I use...
Right.
I guess it just saves, so I don't care.
I mean, did you save?
Well, wasn't the save thing just popped up during the transition?
Yeah, but, maybe quick save just in case. Or
Was it
Save state.
shift? I don't remember what my button was.
Anywho,
There we go.
I'm gonna go eat dinner because it's
Okay.
8 here. So.
Okay, bye-bye.
Hungry.
Banner already ate dinner. Oh, did he leave? Yes, he did. Okay. Alright. That's where we're cutting stream on that one. Next time on The Great Ace Attorney, we will continue to investigate what happened in the elevator with all the characters that we have bastardized. Banna likes. Banna what? Banna hates. Okay, bye-bye.